did some things since last time, and I have no idea if it's going to be working. So let's hope I did not break everything, because that is a distinct possibility, knowing me. I'm opening up audio here on another channel to see if this works, because you see what I did? Okay. I can hear myself coming from, that occurs to me. I may be sending audio from, uh, let's mute that, close it, because on my first stream, I think I had my own stream open testing things, and I just realized I was putting all desktop audio in. So there is a non-zero chance that I was also sending audio from my own. Oh, oh, that would be embarrassing if I did that. Please tell me I didn't. Yeah. No, there's no one. There's theoretically no one here yet to tease me about it. So let's hope it stays like that, because, oh my God, that would be embarrassing. All right. I'm also testing specifically uh, I set up theoretically a alt account to work as a bot. I have it open watching the stream on a different monitor now, so let me just, I mean, okay, I'm gonna have it redeem something to see if that works. Daily shiny. Oh, okay, getting ads. Let's see. Uh, okay, that works, yes. Except I'm still getting the audio. Why am I still getting that audio? Yeah, I thought I fixed that audio. Actually, I heard the audio. Well, I can't ask you guys if you guys heard it, because that's. Hello? Am I back? Yes. Huh. That's weird. That's never happened before, but again, I've only been doing this for like 1 week, so it's. Oh yeah, I just saw on my alternate monitor that. Well, not my other monitor. I have a laptop here set up to watch my stream now, which is why I've got technically one viewer, and that's me. I feel like I'm cheating the system here. I should probably tell Twitch it's a bot, so that, because you need the whole thing about you need an average of 3 viewers in order to become affiliate. Which I want to become affiliate for one reason. I want to be able to use emotes in other people's chats. Not that I really have any good emotes. I just have emote lab emotes. But I like emote lab. Emote lab is cool. Oh, I need to edit that emote lab because it's got. I gave myself a blue tongue here. I forgot I gave myself a blue tongue. I think I also gave myself. Okay, I just. When am I gonna learn that the model cannot pick up all of my emotions? Because I just leaned in order to uh, put my my freckles on display, but that doesn't work because you guys don't have. Oh, I really need to put something on this too, because I can't. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I clicked on the wrong thing. Click on the wrong thing. Give me a moment. I got a stream open in another tab. Not my stream. I mean, I have that open too, but uh, it's a streamer called Cephanetic, who I've watched. I really need to fix that audio there. What? Okay. Hi, Wacky. Out of curiosity, did you hear the notification, or did I just hear the notification? Because I did some fun. I did some funny things to audio recently, and I was trying to fix it, and I'm not sure if I did. I know for a fact I am hearing a loud, very loud notification sound every time something's redeemed. Anyway, I'm actually trying to get some real work on the Shoominion model this time, as opposed to last time. The only thing I did was making this, which is a slightly lower poly version of this. Okay, yes, you got tons. The all-seeing wacky, as always. Okay, did that. I don't remember if I set. I'm pretty sure I set a time limit on that. So if not, I feel like a taste of my own medicine might be occurring. But uh, hopefully I did. I think. Oh yeah, I did because there was a specific thing. Okay. In which case, I successfully made it so that the sound does not show up on stream. Unfortunately, it's very loud to me. I think it's Stream Elements making the sound, so I'll go in and fix it later. The only problem I can think of is if I ever want browser sounds to show up, I kind of forgot how to make it do that. I know there is a way, but oh wait, yeah, it looks like I only, at least on this one, only have my microphone, Discord, and oh, and it's got something for background music, but it's not. Okay, you know what? Something for later. Right now, I'm making a Shoominion. Okay, going to turn. I could just turn it 180 in any other way. I made one slightly larger than the other, but I feel like I maybe should make it more extreme because there doesn't seem to be too much of a difference in this, and I'm pretty sure in Shoominion's design that they have a noticeably one larger thing. I will quickly Google a Shoominion to see if I can find that. Oh, monitor output. I I was following a tutorial last week. I don't know entirely if I did things correct or not. I was attempting to set it so that I could I could play music on YouTube and then not have it saved onto the VOD, and also saying I was saying the different audio channels on the mixer. So here, I'll try this, see if you can hear something. Does that music show up? Oh, looks like I need to adjust the size of the chat windows on Stream Elements because the Pokemon community game looks all broken up on this. Or better yet, I could probably exclude Pokemon community game from the on-screen. Yeah, I think I will do that, but that is a thing to do later. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, there should be music playing right now. Uh, well, crud. I don't know how to fix that. Let me check my settings. Active. Uh, I've got mic and audio, Discord, and music, which should theoretically be playing from this. So let me open my audio sources. Window. Opera. Okay, something. I don't know. I was following a tutorial and that was a week ago that I set it up, and school was kind of kicking my ass for the last since. Okay, okay. I think I found out the problem. The problem is I have three different instances of Opera, so it's supposed to be quiet because I don't actually know if I want background music or not. It's music from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because I like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. It was my favorite game growing up. But I don't know if I want background music or not. I was just wanted the option. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what was I doing? I was looking at pictures of Shuminion's feet. Or whatever. Hands? Feet? Are they hands or feet? Which, if they are feet, it is not the first time I've had to stare at pictures of feet while 3D modeling, which is a sentence I really hate, that I can say. But the first the first detailed model I have ever made. Okay, that's not true. Thank God it's not true. I forgot I made a detailed model a long time ago. But since starting this hobby again, the first detailed model I made was a foot, and it was for the teeth bot. I okay, yeah. There was this one time in a I was I was looking at a jointed doll to 3D print just because they're really cool to 3D print, and I had all the different pieces open on my screen. I still need to actually print it, but I was getting them ready to print, and there was one which had significantly more detail than any of the others. And based on this conversation, I think you can probably guess which one it was. Because, yeah, when I say significantly, like it looks like the foot was from a very modern game, whereas the hands could have come from an Xbox game. Which, okay then. If it was different people's models being put together, it wouldn't be too much shocking. But considering it was just one person who made it, so I can tell what they like. I wish I could say no judgment there. I really do, but I cannot. Anyway, let's move this out of the way so I can adjust things. Okay. Our X to rotate like this. Let's make it in line more or less. And then, okay, I'm going to undo that because I should be rotating on this axis first before I turn it to the side. Okay then. Now, going to rotate it again, put it here, and should I keep these small like they were before? Or, yeah. Or should I have the feet a little bit bigger this time than they were? Well, this is pretty close to what it was, but not entirely. I think that works. RX 180. And then, maybe this time let's have it go the other way so it's slightly different. Okay. And now let's delete these old feet. Don't need, or let's hide them. Never delete when you can hide. Because you never know what you might need reference on. Okay. It's I'll flatten these later for the 3D print. But right now I'm just right now I'm making a model that I can animate or something, or just fixing a bunch of things I wasn't entirely happy with the old one. Here, if I bring it back up the Shoominion legs, I had flattened these. Well, no, these aren't flat. Oh, because duh, I appended this from the version but pre-flattening them. But in my previous version, in order to make a good 3D print, I flattened the feet, but I didn't make a saved version of that uh, wasn't flat. You know, you can see with the butt, because I flattened the butt in order for 3D printing purposes. Okay. Hide the legs again, and let's bring back the cylinder that was there. And this one is not needed, so that one can be deleted. Well, I should mute that thing. So how's your day been, Wacky? Oh, these are all one. Let's grab this, separate it. There. Okay. Yep, I want to be able to grab that and put insert there. Okay. Here's one thing I need to do for the 3D print version. I can't have it I need to have the widest part be at where the eyes go in, because otherwise I just won't be able to slide in. So I need to twist this one a bit to make it work. Which I'm not sure there's too much point in me doing quite yet, because I'm planning on remaking a lot of the Shoominion, including its body. Because I want to potentially... Okay. I think I mentioned this last time, but I am debating between having the Shoominion be a UV sphere like it is now, or turning it into an isosphere. Because I just really like how isospheres look. But, and that's what I did for the Takoyaki Man isosphere. And it's what I did for Dave, too. Really, it looks nice on Dave. But I'm unconvinced I want to do it for the Shoominion, because I don't know, isospheres, they look neat, but they are also kind of just pointy all over the place, and the Shoominion smooth kind of really works for them. So it also works for the Yaki too. I don't know. And also that the Shoominion has very distinct, it's a more ovular shape, which I think looks nice on the UV. So I'm trying it on both ones. And the other reason is because the face needs to be inset. But let's get this to the right size. Let's turn it to edit mode. Make it so I can see in. Oh, no, that's G, so SX. Yeah, this is too pointy on either end here, so let's... Okay, I'm on individual points. Median point. Hmm. Okay. S. Shift X to make it all about the same. GY. Here, and then if I make the Shoominion itself vanish, okay, maybe. If anything, it might be too mirrored for because part of the beauty of the isosphere is that isn't a mirror on both sides. Except if you turn it the exact way I turned it, which causes a mirror. Oh, but it isn't actually a mirror. It's just close enough to one. It's slightly askew. I forgot about that. And there's something about the askewness that just, it's nice, but... Hmm. The model did something funny there. Was not winking in real life there. Blinking, I mean. Yeah, no, winking was right. I kind of have a stupid idea of I want to make the butt the smoothest things I can possibly do and have everything else be low poly except for the butt. But uh, I feel like I'm torn. Maybe if I wasn't fixing these, but okay. Let's get rid of the isosphere for now and bring the Shoominion back. I can make that decision after I got the legs in the right position. Which was that? That's. I really need to name these things, you know? Here. Shoominion mockup. Shoominion Ico mockup. Shoominion I. I just realized there is one important thing I should probably do. I should put my bongo code in. Uh, Copy. Paste. Ooh. What I should do is I should create a command called, uh, I should make one that's a get and set bongo code and have it so I can type in set bongo code so and so, and then anytime someone uh, types in get bongo code, it'll do the most recent bongo code that was put. That way it doesn't need to be pinned, and that can happen. Okay. Ooh, customize time limit. Let's set this for, let's just set it for an hour. Because I will likely only be live for an hour because I set myself a goal of doing that once a week. The last week I did go way longer than expected. And I don't know how you guys do this. How streamers actually do these things, because that is kind of insane. Well, since I think I'm going to turn the music back on then. Do 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 ba 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 da ba da. Hmm. Okay then. Well then, let's pull up, make sure everything's on top, and get back to work. Okay, Shift D. Shift D. Okay, now. I was about to make a these nuts joke, and I don't even like these nuts. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Let's twist this ever so slightly and then put it into the, oh, further rotated. Yep. And one more. Do, 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 do. Oops. Wrong way. PY. Okay, I know there's a way to show what I'm pressing in Blender. I really should need to get that set up. Ooh, these also have the arms. Let's adjust this slightly so that I can grab everything. And let's see, I know there is a loop tool. What is the separate button in Blender? Oh, okay, and I'm going to delete these ones. Hmm. I've seen tutorials tell me how to do this so many times, and I cannot remember off the top of my head how to. Oh, loop select. Okay. Well, when in doubt, Google. All hail Google and its limitless knowledge that we all take so much advantage from. Well, not advantage. What's the word? Doesn't matter. All right. Oh, it just occurs to me, you guys can probably hear the typing sounds. Yeah, I used the Breath of the Wild mod on Opera to play for that because I don't know, I'm a nerd. What reason do people do anything? They like it for some reason, and my reason for liking it is because I like Zelda, which a lot of people like Zelda, but I'm also a nerd. Though I suppose to say I'm a nerd, I'm not a nerd because I like Zelda. I like Zelda because I've got taste. Okay, Shoominion. Okay, that's my previous search. Blender connect to faces. Bridge edit loops tool. For separate objects, first one, click. Okay, right click bridge faces. Hmm. I'm not seeing that. It says right fit. Am I blind? Right click bridge faces. Oh, they're not faces yet. That might be part of the problems. Let's turn them into faces. Right click. Hmm. Am I blind? I very well could be blind. Merge. No, I don't want to merge. I know for a fact this is possible. I've seen so many people do it. Heck, I think I've done it. Okay, well, let's watch. Oh, tutorial video. Yay! Okay, Command E. That's what it says. Control E. Oh, Control E. Uh, bridge edge loops. Okay, let's add more number of cuts. One. Hmm. Another one? Hmm. Now, let's remove the other ones just to see how it looks, because it just doesn't look right. Yeah, look at this. The other one looked somewhat decent. This one just doesn't. What am I doing wrong? Okay, first off, that one was it's much bigger there. So let's make it overall a bit bigger. Oh, hello. Oh wait, I'm 90% sure you're the person I'm in Discord with. Sorry, dyslexia hitting me hard now. Uh, Let me see if I can double check. Are you? Yes, yes, it's you. Yes, hello. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is only my third stream. I've got no idea what I am doing. Yeah, I meant to watch your art stream a while back, but I was too busy. I was too busy with I don't remember what it was, but it was. Look, I'm college. Do not like. It's been eating up all my time lately. I've got. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think I've got enough stuff done that I think I can join the Pixelmon server tonight. Maybe I don't know. I've It depends on whether I finish my assignment. I actually finished an assignment today, but it's Python, which is really like Python's annoying, but it is so easy because I learned C++ first. So the frustrating thing about Python isn't how to code, it's just that I get frustrated when it's like, what do you mean I don't need to declare this variable here? I really want to declare this variable here. It makes sense to declare this variable here, but no, Python's got that whole thing where anything can be any variable and a bunch of other like just the way you type it, like this and like the actual word and. Because Python drives me nuts. I'm learning it. I mean, objectively, Python is, I think, one of the simplest languages, but it's I love coding. Coding is so fun. Anyway, I am making. Let's see if I can show what it's supposed to look like. Uh, I'm remaking an old model I made a long time ago. I'm gonna open up its old version. It's called a Shoominion. It is the mascot for a VTuber named Shoomimi. Uh, Here is my old version of the file that I made way back when. This is before I really understood what her mascot was, because it has a bunch of these funny leggy thingies. But uh, turns out, so I just made it extra leggy for fun, but the amount of leggies were actually set, so I added way too many. I thought it was just the 2D representation showed a lot of legs, but no, it only had a certain amount to begin with. Here, if I switch, and then the other issue that I'm fixing in a new model is I do low poly art specifically because I find using this a low amount of shapes for is fun, but these little leggy thingies, while they themselves are kind of low poly, they're also much higher poly than this in comparison. So when I 3D printed it, they just look really round. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm drinking that. Got a mug of tea that is very. It was scalding in my mouth earlier, and I had to leave its lid off in order to not get burned. Anyway, just because you're here and I like showing off, I'm going to show off some of the other things I've made. Because why not? Another streamer's mascot. This one is Otakotan's. She makes a little takoyaki as her mascot. File open. Palm top tiger. I think these are called the pom poms. All I know is that they are quite cute, so I needed to make one. By the way, do you have a mascot in Pippin? Because I'm adding all sorts. I got a list of mascots to make, and I'm addicted to making these things. I am so very addicted to them. If you've got a mascot, please let me know, and I will make it at some point. I'll add it to my list because it is a problem. It's my addiction. I'm not fighting the addiction. I'm giving in to the addiction. Okay, please do. Here's one I'm really proud of. Dave belongs to a streamer called Capri Moon, who I realize I should probably have been shouting out all of these people I'm mentioning, but I haven't been. But yes, this is Dave. We love Dave. Dave is not. It's not our chat mascot, but it is a mascot of our channel. Yes, we love Dave here. Dave is great. Let's see if I can find. Okay, I don't have the 3D printable version of Dave up, but I had to make a few adjustments to make it work because I like making models that are 3D printable. Let's see if I open it specifically. Dave.blend, Dave print to blend. Here it is. Open. You'll see I had to do these all in different pieces in order to, because like you can 3D print in multiple colors, but it uses a lot of filament to do that. So I break each color into one solid piece to put together. And that means each of them have to have a connection, like having these little, is into the bodies, like inserted there. Like you'll see this is a, if I can get a good angle of it, it's a triangle that goes inserted into there. So it's 3D printed and put together. And that means if a detail is flat on the other model, like you'll notice that the blush was painted on in this one, and this one it is a actual, oh, I forgot I didn't paint, Oh, I did paint it. Yeah, you'll notice it's painted on there, but it's its own separate piece here. Because again, anytime it's a different color, it's got to be a different model. Unless you've got a multicolor printer, but again, that uses so much filament that I just don't want to spend the money on that. So back to what I was working on. Dave 2.0 and Shoominion 2.0. Oh, nice. Don't say I didn't make any changes. Hmm. Okay, gonna move this a little bit further and up there. It's slightly different from the version I had before, but it does not need to be the same as the version I had before. And if anyone says it does, they are lying. Hmm. Okay, gonna. Sorry, I made a chat bot to be used today, and not chat. I mean, it alt account used as a bot, and I'm just making sure it's working because I only set it up today, and I'm using StreamerBot, which I have some fun things on, like. Okay, you're no longer here, so I'm not gonna. Let's see. Next time, anyone, whether it's either Wacky or Val, I will show it. Well, Wacky already knows. Wacky has been there, but okay. Point is, I can do this, Control E. Where is it? I just did it a moment ago. Ooh. Alt E. Bridge edge loops. Need to find it. Oh, bridge. It's right there. It's literally right there. Okay. Okay, number of cuts. 1. Hmm. Okay. Interpolation blend surface. Okay. Hmm. And then I think I want to highlight everything here and bring it up ever so slightly. Then let's connect all these and smooth vertices slightly. And then if I get rid of Shoominion 1 to see how this looks. Okay, now. Now. It looks so nice in this one, and it just doesn't in this one. Hmm. I've got things. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I had 3 in that before. Okay. I just know I'm being a perfectionist about this. I don't. It will look fine no matter what I do there, but uh, bridge edge loops, curve cuts 2. Hmm. There's something wrong about this. Oh, it's because the smoothness is too high. It's a low poly model. It doesn't need to be so smooth. There, that solves. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with this. I like how the model's hair just moves a little bit when I do this. Oh, I don't. Do I seriously not have a lurk command? Huh. Okay. I can make a list of things I need to do for future. One, add lurk because what self-respecting streamer doesn't have a lurk? Okay, that's not true. I know self-respecting streamers who don't. But who puts an emote on the lurk button and doesn't have a lurk on it? So here, actually, I can probably do that really fast. Here, I'm gonna swap to the game scene. Oh, huh. Okay, game folder, game, capture specific window. Let's change it to streamer bot. Uh-oh, that's not working. Well, probably for the best. Because who knows what type of doxing thing I may have accidentally put in here that I don't know about. That they probably made it do that on purpose because dummy proof the system. Okay, let me just real quickly add a new action command. Uh, fun redeem add group stream things. Add a unique action name. Lurk. Add a trigger, which is a Twitch command. Let's see what this one is. Core commands command triggered. So for lurk, it needs to be add core commands command triggered, create command, lurk. And everyone should use it. Oh, wait. That's the name I need to actually type in. Okay. Add Twitch chat. Send message to channel. Deb. And cancel lurk, add core, Twitch, chat, send message to chat. Okay. Do I have a tuck emote? Let's see. What is I do not have tuck. Interesting. I need to get one. Well, I that's the thing to that is the thing to do later. Thank you. Okay. Tuck. There. I'll make an actual thing later, but let's test that out. See if that worked. Let's see. I'm gonna type in lurk myself now. See if I got that working. And okay, yay! It is working. I love programming. There's a specific command I'm working on right now called Fireball, which you will I theoretically launches a fireball ball at whoever you target it at, and either you or them is going to be timed out for a few seconds because you didn't care how large the room was. You cast fireball. In fact, there's a good chance that it hits both of you. A friend of mine is attempting to convince me to allow Fireball to hit random people, which sounds like an awful idea because imagine you're just hanging out in someone's chat and suddenly you get hit by a stray fireball and there's nothing you can do about it. At least if I set it as a command, the I can set it so that the chance of success of hitting the person you're aiming at with fireball is rather slim. And I can also, based on what a different streamer named Otako does, I can make it have variable time. She's got one that called soup, where if you can get souped for an unknown amount of time, and not unknown, it's either I think 11 seconds, 2 minutes, or 20 minutes, which happened to me, I think, my first time being souped. Well, not my first time. My first time being souped was when Otaka was testing the command that she just target. I was wondering, like, I didn't know what was going on because I was doing a thing and just opened her stream to give her a view and check in, and then immediately I get souped. I'm like, okay, what I do? I'm timed out, and then I wasn't able to watch the stream to listen to her. I wasn't able to listen in because I was in public and didn't have headphones, so I didn't get an explanation of what soup was for a little bit, and it was objectively funny. And then I soup myself when I get home, and was timed out for 20 minutes, and then she immediately started the giveaway, which was hilarious. Objectively, I should actually make a command that will stop soups for a while. Well, not soups. I'm not souping. Soup is for octopuses and brains. I want Fireball purely so I can type the message. You didn't care how large the room was. You cast Fireball. Which I've never actually done in any D&D game. I've never. I mean, I'm sure I've casted Fire. I have to have casted Fireball. I might not have casted Fireball. I've cast Firebolt several times. In fact, my first D&D game ever, I accidentally burnt the town down with Firebolt. I I got in big trouble with the government there. Uh, okay, we were supposed to cause the bar to catch on fire and get locked up. I was told behind the scenes this was intended behavior, but it was supposed to be someone else's fault. They were going to knock something over and start firing it. We were going to be unjustly blamed for it. I, having played D&D for all of 5 minutes, decided to create a Molotov cocktail or just throw a bottle of alcohol and hit it mid-air with a firebolt, creating an improvised Molotov cocktail. I am so proud of myself for this. I shouldn't be, but I am. Okay. Okay. RD90. Oh, wait, no. I want to be in. Oh, no, I don't. RZ. Negative 90. Let's try that. Negative 90. Yes. That is mildly better. Bam, 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 bam. Negative 90. Okay. And then let's delete this. No, I don't want to delete this one because that would delete it entirely. I want. Oh, I should have made sure I was scaling that one the same. Now they're going to be mismatched. Dang it. Well, no one but likely me will notice. But oh golly, will I notice. Golly gee, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Huh. Okay. So this one twists in the original version. This was because I had initially had it waving and then decided to just move it into this position. I'm unsure if I want to do that or not because well, it never really came across in the model I was printing. In fact, looking at it, I'm not sure any of the polygons really came across in the model I was printing before. So that may not be too big of a difference. Okay, just gonna test this command of my own. Okay, I was just doing that because I'm purely curious how the viewers show up because wow, I'm checking hide not prep who is and isn't a viewer. It my bot is just constantly watching me, but it was not technically a viewer there. So wow, I'm glad I don't do this as a money in a job because unless people are just actively active, well, I need to remember to type in people's chats more purely just because I was purely lurking in them to give the view, which I am now realizing I was not giving people views at all. So I should probably do that now. I mean, yeah, let me practice what I'm saying here. I've got a let's open the stream so I can do that there because I have the streams open both because I wanted to give the streamer the view because I like the streamer, and for other reasons of uh, let's see, is Wacky still here? Wacky is not shown as here, so the other reason would be because I wanted to. This is actually legitimately weird because the Twitch chat I have pulled up on the side is not showing you, but the one in chat is. So I'm. Oh yeah, because it disconnected me from that for some reason for a moment. Doesn't matter. But yeah, when preparing for that 1 hour of high pitch, which you did for Cookie Clicker, was fun. Oh wait, I disconnected. Oh no. Okay, everything disconnected. That's wild. Yeah, that's probably not good. That might be because I have another device. Let's close some streams there. I guess I don't have the supercomputer you have to be able to watch everyone at once. Here, let's turn this off entirely so I'm not using so much internet. Okay. But yeah, you can only get points in 3 streams at a time. So uh, I generally always have 3 things lurking. And the way I thought Twitch worked was that meant you are providing a view for 3 streamers at a time, but apparently not because wow, that was not. If my own bot, which is supposed to be just watching me, isn't giving me a view, I really need to remember when I'm watching people to chat from time to time because I want to help people, especially the people who actually do this partially for a living. I'm just doing this because I want to get better at talking in front of people because I am god awful at it. Like that is my sole goal here. At least an hour each. Oh wow, yeah, no, my internet connection is so bad. Let's see if I can. Huh. Let me try speed test right now. I think it's fixed now. Yes, OBS successfully reconnected. Okay, so my problem, what happened is I was using a VPN. I was using the VPN because I was watching a streaming service later or earlier today, and I'm watching One Piece or One Piece. I my intent was to catch up to Avocado, a different streamer, or an actual streamer. I don't think I should really be. I'm streaming. Am I a streamer if I'm not planning on doing this? Like, at what point do you become a streamer? Is it when you just press live in the first place? I don't think I've done enough to call myself one, but I mean, technically I am because I am presently live streaming. So I don't know where the cutoff is, or it doesn't matter. Hello, Aunt. Greetings. So I've been told that you guys cannot hear the loud audio whenever something happens, but I still can, and I need to fix it because wow, is it loud. Okay. Oh, and then just this one. And then if I click these two, I can press Control E to bridge edge loops. And yes, this is totally what it's supposed to look like there. Why? Yeah, why? Okay, okay. How dare you put that in my chat? How? Okay. Wait. How long has that been in my message of go Gallo the birthday? I just covered my face in embarrassment, forgetting that you cannot, in fact, see my face. So, okay, I need to go fix that in StreamerBot right now because how long has that been like that? Actions, uh, check in. Well, no, shout out there. Shout out contains birthday. And saying, do you know do I have a custom one for you? Set argument to start. Hey, look there. Stinky. Twitch message. Let's see, what did that say? It says, hey, look, it's my first thing. Go Gallo the birthday streamer. Okay. Yep, it says go Gallo in the. I have dyslexia. I don't think that's the reason. My type of dyslexia, I don't think would make that happen. But I'm going to blame it on my dyslexia anyway because I can. And because I've objectively should blame anything that can. I feel guilty blaming anything on my ADHD, even when it is actually my ADHD's fault that causes something. But for some reason, with my dyslexia, any mild inconvenience I ever have, I will immediately blame on my dyslexia because I find it funny. Even if it's only not even remotely applicable. This one was remotely applicable, but. Ugh. Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't live. I started later than I meant to. I was like, oh no, Ant won't be able to be here, but I'll still probably be able to raid into them because he goes longer than me. But you weren't live. I'm like, oh, did did Ant die? Not really. I did not think you were dead. I want to be very clear on that. But I was wondering where you were. Though I'm going to probably when I finish raid Abby because it's Abigail's affiliate, which I think everyone who. Yeah, I didn't remember if you were dead. I was wondering if the wind took you out. Oh, thank you. Okay, saved. You know, it would be funny if there was a way to have the bot here track how long it's been since I last saved. Because I would find it funny if there was a way to shame me if I haven't saved in over 30 minutes. Because I have lost so much progress in things. And oh, Ant, I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes, and I've been working on this the entire time. I did not chat for an hour and 15 minutes this time, and I have video proof. I am very proud because this is the first time I've actually broken the 15 minute the hour and 9 minute thing that you said. But here, because it's Abby's thing, I should probably shout her out, even though I'm pretty sure everyone here who might be watching knows, because I mean there is one person who hasn't. Uh, do you need to put an out when you're shouting someone out or not? An at sign? Let's see. Nope, you do not. And also, remind me in the future, Ant, to I need to when watching you, I need to type more often because you are not getting my view. Because I've been out of curiosity playing around with it today on just with because I got the new bot, and it's not counting my bot, which is bot's only job is to sit on my laptop with a stream open to watch what I'm doing and just well, I think you could move streamer bot in its entirety to my laptop. Huh. But yeah, it's just sitting there constantly watching stream, and it's not giving me the view. It's not showing up in my viewers. So I need to remember when I'm lurking, because I do lurk in you a lot, to actually do that because I haven't been. You are not getting my view. I am sorry. Uh, that wasn't an I'm sorry like I actually did something wrong. Sorry, that was a I'm sorry just because I'm awkward and always say I'm sorry. I only and by specifying that I don't know if that's a thing. I should put in my tags foot and mouth disease because I will. I I, I can save myself from saying something that okay. I'm still gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it this time, being fully aware of how bad it is. So okay, how do I get rid of that? Okay, hello. Uh, how do I don't know how to use mod actions. Hmm. Arkin learns how to mod. Yay! Uh, will do. Do I? Okay. How does I yeah I don't know these. Oh, I see option of purge and delete. I don't know what they do. Uh, purge sounds fun. Is there a reason to choose one or the other? I'm pressing purge. Oh, that's timeout. Oh, wait, no, that just deleted the message, not banned the. Ah, well, I'll get SurveyBot because uh, that would be better than what I just did of timing them out. Give me one moment. Open SurveyBot thing. So how does one install SurveyBot? Oh, it's got how to add right there. Okay. Go to your own chat slash type mod SurveyBot. Okay. Does that? I assume it automatically detects things. It's Sure, I'll mod you. Oh, I see. Ban is that first option up there. Okay. Uh, well, let me go to Twitch channel thing and just do it because. Yeah. By the way, I'm modding you, but you're under no obligation to fulfill, do more mod things if you don't. If you want to, I will not like. Uh, I just. Wait, that's moderation. I need to go to roles, community, roles manager. Uh, all roles, moderate, admin, my. Oh, I can just type slash mod. Why didn't I? Well, uh, here, enjoy your sword. Yeah. Do not, no obligation to do anything. I trust you, so I'll give you the power. I just, I'm not like, no obligation. And I need to decrease that crunch chance. It should be a really rare thing, not a every other message thing. Let me go do that right now. Uh, crunch open. Weight is at 40. Let's change that to 10. And what is this one's weight? Weight 60. Yeah, it was supposed to happen. It was happening 40% of the time there. Now it should happen theoretically 10% of the time. Huh. Okay. For a moment, I'm unsure if you're saying that because Wacky's there. If you were trying to extend it to me, and by saying that, I realize I'm pulling out the Shinsta shovel. So I'm gonna go put that away and get back to working on the Shoominion because no one wants to pull out the Shinsta shovel. I don't like these positions so much, but I do kind of like them a little bit. So let's bridge edge loops. One's too little. It's between 2, 3, or more. I feel like, okay, this one's probably in a good position. Gonna move this here and this here, and then let's see how it looks like. Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, okay. Hmm. Let's move everything down just a tad. And maybe this back up slightly. And then if I can select this, unselect this. Okay. Let's see how it looks like overall. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is working. It was. Yeah. So now I need to figure out, am I keeping this UV sphere as is, or am I going to use the isosphere? It's like these little things sticking out a little bit. It's just funny to me, but let's get rid of them for now. It's just a shell. So I've got this possible shape, or uh, this shape. And I'll be adding a little indent in either way. Mm-hmm. Of course it is. What do you guys think? What do you guys think looks better? A UV sphere like this or the isosphere? Icosphere. Why do I keep saying isosphere? It's Ico. Here, let me bring it back. The mock-up. Ico mock-up. There. And again, remember the face will be uh, indented in like the original one is. And in addition, I'm leaning a little bit towards the UV one purely because it makes a flatter surface, and I need the face to be a little bit flatter when I'm putting the eyes and stuff in it. But this gives me a chance to learn how to make a pole. The easiest thing would be to just keep what I have. Like, keep this. But part of the reason I was remaking it in the first place was because I do just really like how icospheres look like. But I don't know, in this particular model, yeah, I think I'm keeping the UV in this particular one. That being said, there is one thing I want to do slightly. Bring the face up a little bit, because another one of the things I'm adding is the Shoominions little... Oh, So no stream at all today, Ant? That is unfortunate. The wind got you, but it was the ADHD wind this time. Yeah. But I'm planning adding the actual Shoominion little bubbles that they've got. Organelles? I have no idea. I don't watch enough Shumimi to know exactly what they are. I should watch Shumimi more. She's cool, but I don't know. I used to have a lot more time to watch Twitch streams, but now every day except for Tuesday, I'm pretty much doing college stuff now because I have awful time management skills, and things that should take me 20 minutes to do sometimes take me hours. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. How was it before? Before this was perfectly flat, and you could see that there. And by tilting it up a lot, it's no longer as flat, which I like where it is more, but I did like these lines being flat before. But oh, wait. Okay. It is not actually easier to do this over the icosphere because I need to remake this anyway because I'm remaking it for the 3D print file. So I need to be able to make the face something that can be taken out. Which, wait a second, actually. Seam. Oh, okay, never mind. I can just do this and then, but I should probably make it flat too, which I can actually do fairly easily. Here, let me just, oh, okay, I should probably, L, Shift D, P, selection. This is Shoominion.face. Shoominion.face. If I delete this, and then do this. Mm. But the problem is it's not perfectly flat. Okay. Well, I can solve that fairly easily. S x0. Uh, oops, that's not x. That's not x. That's y. Ignore that. sy0. And then just need to do this. And then if I make it a little bit smaller, there. Oh, nice! Congrats, Ant! Woohoo! Congratulations! You should say that, and then immediately my digital art thing pops up. That was not. That was entirely random. That's amazing. Okay. Okay. So that's good. Uh, let's hide the face. What else needs to be? Ah, the assets. I'm not happy how the assets look. I need to make the most bodacious butt out. Yes, shameless self promotion, but when doing yours. Here, do you have any digital art things? Because I will shout that out now because that is objectively funny. Like, do you have a Kofi or any online source thing? Like I've seen your amp. I've seen your amp. I've seen your art, but I've only seen it on Discord. Do you've got a website or something? I'm asking both so I can shout it out and so that I can go look at it because you make good things. I know you got a YouTube where you put animations. That's cool. What? Oh, do. Oh, give me more. I need to check because my stream has a max time today, and that max time is set by an irrigation system outside. Oh, you got a VGen? Sick. I've been trying to get one of those. I need to actually post more of my art so I'm a trusted artist before I do that though because I keep forgetting to post anywhere but Discords. I really need to fix that. Uh and Mav Bejan. Let's look you up and follow you if I can. Uh let's look up your Kofi then. Oh, by the way, can you guys hear the typing things when I oh this is Anthem Arts I got to instead. Yeah, let's go to your X. Twitter. I, oh wait, no, your name is. Uh, it just keeps taking me to Anthem, which it's okay. My dyslexia is reading their handle as Anthemav, even though Antimav. Okay, let's see if I can actually find you. I don't use Twitter pretty much ever, so found you. Took me way longer than it should. But here's your Twitter shout out, which I think is kind of useless because I think the only people who are presently here are already know who you are because Wacky knows all. Wacky sees all streams everywhere all the time, all at once. It's like that movie everywhere all the time, all at once. But it's Wacky, the all-seeing brain. And you, who of course know who you are, because I'm shouting you out to you. Let's think about the logistics of that for a second. Hey, Ant, have you ever heard of Ant? Okay. So this is presently a mirror. Like the butt kind of works, but but yeah, again the butt sort of works. I'm just not happy with the shape. I was going to in my original plan here for a 2.0, I was going to attach it to the body and make it look more naturally curved in, but I'm not sure if I really want to because I don't know this kind of it kind of works as is, or not really. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna hide the butt and then try with a new butt to see. Let's first the icosphere because I do love icospheres, but to be real, we will probably not use an icosphere because they're just so pointy. Unless, okay, this breaks the rules of low poly, but consider it's the Shoominions' butt. Those should probably be really smooth. If I go to an icosphere and bring up the subdivisions one more, it makes the smoothest thing. And then, what would happen if I... Okay, let's add modifier. Let's add a mirror modifier along the x-axis. We need to be very. I need to be very careful here. I'm doing butt surgery. Butt surgery on a Shoominion. It's kind of the Shoominion's most important. Thank you. It's the Shoominion's most important asset is at risk here. If I mess this up, they may never live. They just won't be the same. Okay. And here's the thing. Again, I wanted to make this blend into it a lot more. So many expressions I'm making that just can't be picked up because, of course, they can't. Why would they be able to? It wouldn't make. It would be way too much. I, oh no. What have I done? That's okay. That thing is, it's still way too loud for me. I'm going right now to stream elements. Oh, oh, I need to. Yes, authorize. Okay. Oh, I need to go to SurveyBot's chat to type join. Okay. I thought I know when I was told. You can see people joining in real time. There's a lot of people who joined already. Ooh. Wait. How did I get VIP'd here? Does anyone who joins, who uses it, uh, automatically get VIP? I can only assume because I've never done anything to serve either. Okay, well, I can't. I need to get back so I can see my own chat because I can't see it there. Okay. Now, this may sound sacrilegious, but is the butt too big? It just look the funniness of the Shoominion butt being much smoother is quite funny, but at the same time, I was more asking things rhetorically, but I will ask this of you: is the butt too big, or does it look weird how much extra smooth it is? It's kind of bothering me a little bit, but at the same time, it's funny. So, do I go for humor or do I go for consistent art style? Yes, thank you. You've got the Huminion. You got the important. You've got the emotes here. You got. I never realized the things. Okay, I didn't realize that wasn't a belt. That those were the shine thingies there. I mean, the shine is obviously the shine, but yes. I'm, yes, humor is yes. But also, if you look at the 3D printed Shoominion, the butt just kind of sits on it, and it looks like it comes out of nowhere, and it isn't. It looks like it isn't so much part of the body as just something that's stuck on it. Same with the uh, mouth, which, to be entirely fair, this is kind of just stuck on it. It's from the Minoan that I made. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll make a version with both, and because this is much easier to do, I'm just going to, for now, uh, make the more in style art one. So let us make a UV sphere and reduce the segments down to, let's try 12 for now. Hmm. There could be a midpoint here because, let's see, this has 12 segments in of itself, and these ones have less because they're attached to it. Yeah, this one has 8. And because of how much smaller the butt is than the other one, theoretically, I should make the butt have maybe 8 segments. But this is too pointy. Yeah, this is too pointy. Let me stare at my other Shoominion model to see how many segments it has. Okay, the other one does in fact have 12. And the other problem with the UV sphere over the uh, icosphere is it's got two obvious, like you'll see on the Shoominion here, it's got obvious poles, whereas the UV sphere, it does have 2 poles, but they are not obvious that they are poles. So I'm torn there on what to do. But again, that one's easy to add and remove, so I will do this one last. And for now, I'll focus on this. mirror modifier. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's got the most asset of them all? Hmm. So yeah, the fact that they are obvious there makes me want to. Okay, tea time. Thank you for that. Let's see. I could have them like this, which it lines up with that, or the version I presently actually am using. Here, where see, that's Shoominion face, Shoominion there, Shoominion there. Where's the Shoominion's butt? Yeah, you'll notice this one is facing down, which works, especially since this is the flat part here. Well, my issue is this is a hard line here. I feel like I need to make these two things blend together, and I'm uncertain on how to do that without getting rid of the distinct butt. Because if there's one thing we can agree on, Shoominions need their butt. It's a vital organ to a Shoominion. Diagonal just looks a bit weird, but it could work. Okay, this kind of looks like a different body part with how it's pointed, so no. A 3 is the right one to do there. If I have to look up what the best way to draw butts is, I'm yeah, having them. It feels right having them point away from the Shoominion body there. And I could merge these together and have this connect to this point here, theoretically. And if I just change the shape of the back of the Shoominion slightly to accommodate. Yeah, that could work, but but I am very mature. Next stream I'm doing will not be a Shoominions but the entire time. Because this is stream 2 of working on it. And I need to do other things. Well, not need to, want to do other things. Let's see, I've been live for almost 2 hours. I'm just checking because I did not set a timer for when the water was supposed to go off because it is irrigation season here. Okay, it's not supposed to be irrigation season. Okay, bye. It is not supposed to be irrigation season yet, but it's just not gonna rain for a long time. So we had to spend the last few days setting up irrigation everywhere. And because my dad just got back surgery, I am the only one who can do this because my little brother already moved out. Lucky bastard. Uh, and my other brother has special needs and isn't able to do this thing. And because my dad can't lift anything heavier than 20 pounds, I had to do all the things. Okay, that's not entirely fair. The lucky bastard did very briefly come and help me set up part of the wheel line. Like, he drove from where he is studying to be a very productive member of society, also in college, but in-person college, because he's got a better handle on his life than I do. So he had actually attended. Almost said where he attended college. Okay, okay, that's not a kosher thing for me to do as a streamer. That's not safe. I need. I need bongo. Oh no, it's not bongo thing. Okay, my laptop is not able to do what I was using it for, which is watching the stream. So I had a monitor to watch my stream on that isn't on my stream because I figured that might make me go slower. So I'm gonna open up this and I just opened it on this on the one I'm using as music. Hopefully you heard nothing there because if I understand how it works, which I probably don't, let's be real here. I probably don't, but because it's on the same window I'm using for music right now, there is a possibility of double audio occurring, and I'm not sure if that is or not. Okay. Let me wait. How did Val Pippin see that I was live earlier? Oh, because I'm friends with her in Discord. I should probably shout out Val Pippin. I should add her to my auto shout outs because I know she streams. So actually, yeah. Shout. I should make a command that can just automatically add people to the auto shout out if that's possible. I need to make sure that I don't make it so everyone has access to it because that would be dangerous. Okay. Yep. They're shouting you out. And playing with StreamerBot is really fun, so I kind of really do enjoy doing it. I'll see if I can do that later. Let's see. Let's get rid of this Shoominion so I have this to play with. And let's also duplicate this so I have that to play with. Control J. Oh, oh, okay. First, let's apply the mirror modifier here. I don't want to apply it yet. I want to first turn on clipping. GX there. Ha. It doesn't work entirely the way I want it to. Ooh, I got an idea. No, apply the mirror, edit, P, now let's try appending. So Boolean union this. Get rid of this, and then let's see how you look. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. This probably won't be the final version of it, but we're just testing things here. Let's get rid of this solidify because we're doing things for this. What? You have a subdivision. Why do you have a subdivision? That's not something you should have. How long have you had a subdivision? That's apply, and let's hide the spheres here. M at last. Okay. Theoretically, okay, so this could work, but it's got potential to work, but it's not working yet. And at center. Oh no, that was right. Let's. Hmm. M at last. M at last. Merge at last. And let's turn on a mirror modifier. I love the mirror. The mirror modifier is the best modifier we've got in this program. Mirror is the best. Hmm. What if I were to connect you there? Hmm. Hmm. Turn on clipping. Let's smooth these vertices a little bit. Okay. Shoominion sexy and I know it. Okay. Hmm. You know, it might be funny if I put in a random command to, well, not command, a random action on StreamerBot that every so often it will uh, put a message to that is purely a pun. I like puns quite a bit. So, I do not want you to be that. I want this there. I need to test something because I have been using. Wait, is that the title of my? Okay, I've been streamed to the. Oh, I think that was my title last time. I don't. That should not be my stream title. Let me adjust that to something else. I thought I already adjusted it. I haven't been on just chatting this entire time. Wow. Huh. I should be in. Okay. There. And let me adjust the color of my bot. See, Okay, let's see if I did in fact change the color. Okay, that was supposed to be test because it looked like it could be something else. It was not supposed to be tits. Which, come to think of it, the Shoominions assets kind of look like those assets, but it's not. It is not. Though I suppose. Wait a second. Are the little organelles the Shoominions have on front? Are those like, are they supposed to be in? Are they bumps on the outside of the Shoominion? Technically, do the Shoominions have tits? Questions for later. It is now 3 o'clock, which theoretically, I like. Okay, I'm going to check the water again. Okay, it's still on. I need to check the water every few minutes because the way it goes off, I need to go move it. So, end of stream is now determined by the irrigation system. Or if it were to start raining, then I would not have to go outside for the irrigation every 3 hours, which would be very appreciated. In which case, I could do this as long as I want. Which, do I want to do it forever? No, because I've got other things I need to do. Like I need to work on Python, which ugh, I miss C++. I so miss my beloved C++. I miss you. But alas. But I am learning how to export something to a text document, which I don't actually know how to do. That's gonna be fun. Like there's hundreds of I never actually finished my C++ class. I got like 70% of the way through it, and I learned a bunch of things that I don't think Python even has. So I'm excited to see where things let because the next few chapters seem to be entirely new code to me, even though the basic logic is still like it had me write a program on just how to like rock paper scissors last week, and I, out of sheer boredom, decided to just overcomplicate the logic so much to add so many extra features because I was bored. I wanted to do more, and I probably shouldn't because I had a bunch of other things I needed to do for a different class. But it physically hurt to write such a simple program. I wanted more complex things. Okay. I think my next project I'm going to do. Wait a second. Wait a second. You guys couldn't even see my. This whole time, you guys couldn't even see what a lot of what I was working on. I mean, you could see it, but you couldn't see any of the things on the side here. Let me see if I can fix that. Hmm. Okay, you know what? Because I have that little star thing there, this looks kind of. Oh, hello, Ty. Hello. Wait, do I not say something? I don't remember if I added you to my auto shout out. So just type something. Let's see if I. Okay, I've got yes. Okay, I do. What's I do have you and Al shoutouts. Okay, this is only my third time, and I haven't entirely got everything nailed down yet. So I just wanted to make sure I got everything working. One fun thing I do have is I created my own version of the stab command because it was fun, and so it's not just this person stabbed this person. It's got okay. It says that now. Let's see if I can. Yeah, see, that means if you try to stab yourself, you have a 60% chance of realizing you're about to make a mistake and then not stabbing yourself. And it's got different messages each time. Yeah, that's the 40% you fail. And here's the thing, you can also specifically target your stab. Like I'm gonna stab Ant who has left right now. It says that, but when you're targeting someone specifically, you have a much higher failure chance. Where instead of stabbing them, instead they will take the knife from you and stab you instead. So, uh, stab at let's stab Wacky now. Because I always, for some reason, every time I try to do it, it successfully stabs Wacky, even though, yeah, see, okay. Wacky successfully wrestles the knife away and stabs me. I I got into a little bit of fun with that, and my next thing is Fireball, which is a copy of the my version, going to be my version of the soup command, or the uh, fucking kill that Coco has. I don't know. I don't watch Coco. I stabbed Ant first. I stabbed Ant first. Okay. I'm trying not to scare Ty off because Ty just got here, but fine. I'll stab Ty. Okay, and technically, Wacky, technically you stabbed me. See, Wacky wrestles the knife away and stabs Arkin. So technically speaking, you stabbed me. One second before that, oh wait, I did. Yes. Huh. Uh. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Wacky. I didn't possibly stab you successfully there before. Oh wait, crap! I modded. Oh crap! I modded you. You can see that I. Oh no! I'm doomed by my own. Why did I give you mod? You can see the deleted message. Uh, okay, water is still running. Okay, yes, yes. So yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no man behind the curtain. So yeah, stream is now entirely dependent by an irrigation system that I need to check every 10 minutes. Well, not 10, 5 minutes. Because it has not rained for us in a while, and I live on a farm, and we've got a field that needs water. So I need to get that irrigated. So the moment it is off, I am going to go raid Abby because it's her affiliate anniversary, and well, yeah. Oh no. Oh no, poor Wacky and hallucination. I think I know how to get the hallucinations out. We just need to. Oh yeah, crunch. I was about to type crunch, but my bot did it for me. I love that. I love that one little. It's now 10%. I might need to lower it even further. Well, no, it only happened in one method. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So Ty, every time Wacky types, there's a 10% chance of getting crunched. It's just I don't make the rules. I do actually absolutely make the rules here, but should I add it for up? Should I add uppies for Shin still like that? Should I? I don't know. I do have if Shinsta ever shows up here, it is gonna tell people to give him uppies. So, but I don't actually have a command to automatically do that. Yeah, I need to work on Fireball next, which I want. It's as I said, it's my version of the stoop or kill or whatever it is. And my main thing that I'm going for is I don't care how large the room is. I cast Fireball. That is the plan of this command. Okay. M at last. Hmm. Let's move this out a little bit further. Trying to make the butt look a little bit more natural. Actually, I could just, yeah, let's merge that to there. And then let's combine that there, maybe? No. No, it looks... I don't know what to do here. Ha! Huh. Yes, that is a thing that Ty has said. Swallow the brain. Yes. Consume. Consume the brain. Yeah. I will... Wacky, I also want to be clear. Not clear. I want Wacky. You and several others are affecting my vocabulary because you guys say crazy all the time, and I've been saying that in my actual life now. I've been saying that's crazy now, and I blame you. I blame Taco. I blame several other streamers I've heard say it. Like I think I've heard Avo say it too. I'm not sure if it came from a specific person or just continuing from there, but I blame. It's like if you watch people enough, you're gonna start copying them. So I've been copying that. Hmm. Let's see. Let's subdivide this and then merge this into the subdivision. And then let's put a knife from here to here. Okay, and then if I try to separate, oh wait, that's not gonna, okay. Hmm. I guess I don't like how this part looks. So I'm gonna try smoothing these vertices. See if I can get something to go a little bit nicer. Oh, I need to fix this one too, because I don't want N-gons. Well, this is also an N-gon here. Well, how can I fix the N-gon? That would make sense. Give it time, Wacky. It'll happen. Give it time. Okay. Smooth vertices. I don't like these triangles that occasionally happen in this. It looks weird when printing them, but there's not really much I can do about it. Unless I brought... I could always just merge that there and then bring this. Oh, ooh. The X slightly. Let's see how it actually looks on its own. Not great. It's losing a little bit of its roundness that the Shoominions should be known for here. Like, again, the alternative is just keeping it as two balls of butt hanging off it like it presently is in the other version. Let's see if I can pull out Shoominion, not Shoominion 1, Shoominion 2, not Shoominion, I'm just playing Shoominion and Sphere. Like, this isn't bad, what it is presently now. I guess I don't like how much of a sharp cut it is there. Let's see how. Oh, and this is the new butt I'm considering putting on. Yeah, this is the new butt that has theoretically become what this is now. And let's see where the difference is. Yeah, okay. This extends too far out. That kind of ruins things a little bit. Hmm. Learning things in chat now. Interesting. The master wacky will speak. I mean, that is if Wacky's still in this particular chat, in which case I think he comes normally when pinged, so let's do the funniest way of getting him here, of stabbing him again. There. Because I kind of I suspect he's got chat arena, which would allow. Well, yes, it's not important. Question opportunity. Look, Ty, I will take any chance to either crunch or stab the brain. Any chance there. Okay, still running. I'm beginning to wonder if I even set it for the right. Oh wait, I remember I set it for a little bit longer because I anticipated streaming a little bit more. This was supposed to. I was supposed to be done at 3. I'm not going to be done at 3. It entirely depends on the water because I don't know how much longer I twisted it after its thing. But yeah, this I think it jutting out on the sides makes a little bit more sense, but I like how the top part goes in and out of the butt. But wait a second. Oh, because I smoothed it. I smoothed it so it got rid of a little bit of the. Okay, let's see if I fix that. Oh, I need to make the Shoominion there. This disappeared too. Okay. And let's bring you in slightly. Hmm. I don't know, just there's something wrong still, and I don't entirely know what it is. Something just does not line up right. I'm gonna look at what it started from again just to get a good idea. Shoominion and Sphere 2. This is what I'm starting with. And this is what I've got now. Ooh, okay. If I make it invisible, I can potentially move things to where they should otherwise be. Okay, that one can probably stay. Hmm. Based on their butts. She made reproduction is the buttosis. Buttosis. That's how they were. Okay. Okay. Uh, was not my intent there of that. It was my intent to. Hmm. Now this is gonna be distracting too. Okay, these are in the same positions. I just need to bring this to more align with this. So let's see if I GY GY GX GY. Okay. GY G shift one. Nope. G shift one. G shift Y, not Y shift G. Doi. Okay. And hide the spheres. Oh, I need to hide the Shoominion too. Hmm. I don't know. I don't like how it looks. It does not look right to me. But at the same time, just it being two balls coming off of the Shoominion doesn't look right either. And the only thing I can potentially think to do would be to wait. Maybe it's time to try sculpting. I've never sculpted before. That isn't. That's moving the. Okay. Blob, maybe? Just blob. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, that's why, because I only half the Shoominion is real right now. But potentially, what if instead of making the butt like this, I just added a lot of extra geometry to the backside of a Shoominion and sculpted the butt? Hmm. If I sculpt it by hand, yeah, I have no idea how the sculpt tool works. I've never used it before now. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to check the irrigation again because it should have stopped 27 minutes ago. And it has not stopped. So we keep going. I'm going to leave the butt for now and instead work on. Wait. I was about to say I was going to work on the Shoominion legs, but then I remembered I very specifically made them go into the body so that I don't need to make insert for it. So I could work on the face instead because this is a mouth I stole from the Minoan, or a Minoan model I made because I wanted to give the little cat face look. But the problem is it does not blend into the face and kind of just looks like it's jutting out, sticking out of it, especially at the top. The bottom looks more or less fine as is. I'm going to save that one for even after the butt though, because I don't want to do it. Let's instead do the eyes. Oh, this is the face thing I added. Oh, because I rotated. Okay. I need the eyebrows too, in which case. Hmm. Let's turn this back on for a moment just to more or less get them into position. And to look at the butt again. And I need to make the I need to make the eyes, make it so there's nothing, everything on the outside is bigger than everything on the inside. That's the most important change I need to make because otherwise, when I try to put the eye in, what will happen is, yep, it will not be able to go in. In fact, it might be smarter that instead of doing what I did instead of making an eye with a pole on it, I could do what I did for the, what's the most recent one I made? Uh, it was the avocado. And instead, I made it a cylinder with a rounded end on it. And I might just do that instead. Because it would work better. I need to update my Yaki 3D print too, because it falls to the front all the time and the eyes fall out. So I'm going to make the pins the eyes go in ever so slightly larger, and the feet go forward a little bit more, so that just its center of balance is where it's supposed to be. Or I could add a little piece to put a weight in the back, or not the back, in the center to make it lower to the ground and all that jazz. Hmm. Hmm. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Now, I need to, because these are intersecting slightly, I'm going to need to boolean the eyes from the eyebrow and give them their own unique little pins on the back. Hmm. Did I ever implement Fireball? I don't think I did, but let's see. No, it does not. Wait a second. Can the bot stab itself? I mean, yes, it can. Obviously, duh. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there. Of course it can stab itself. I've made it do it so before. Okay. But if I go to Shoominion face here. Oh, that shouldn't be different. Why are these different? These should not be different. Oh, okay. I know why it's different. It's because one's mirrored and one's not. I forgot the mouth is not perfectly centered in my drawing. Okay. Okay, I'm not happy with the butt. I'm gonna leave it for I'm gonna leave it for future Arkin to come back to and fix this one. Like if it was adding just like a little bit to the Shoominion instead of like such a massive thing would be relatively easy, but they're supposed to have comically large butts. So maybe keeping them like I had them before of just being spheres that were on it, that might make more sense actually. And if I just make them larger spheres, here, let's bring back the Shoominion, put sphere 2 back on. If, let's say instead of, let's try sculpt mode again because again, it's interesting. Huh. I don't know how, I need to look up some tutorial for, ooh. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. I'm liking sculpt here. It's something I think I heard Capri talking about how it was used, which is how I'm now learning how it's working. Maybe I should set up a automatic thing that's listening to what I'm talking. If I say specific people, it automatically shouts them out. But I would need to put a timer on there. Then check the water again, because again, why hasn't it stopped? It really should have stopped by now. I'm hesitant to anything else because it will. I just know for a fact if I start doing something else besides this, it will immediately be done. Hmm. Yeah, I think this might allow me to do a better balance of what is and isn't. Hmm. Okay, gonna make a cylinder here. I like reducing it into a triangle. Okay, and as a triangle. I need to attach it to the back of both of the... Oh, wait a second. Can I even attach it to... Okay, yes, that should work. And I forgot for a moment, but it won't be being attached to the Shoominion's main body. It will instead be being attached to the face, which is its own separate piece, which also needs to go into this. Okay. Okay, if I now select you, shrink you a little bit. Ah. And now we find the issue. Because I need to take a bit of the eye out. No, I need to take a bit of the eyebrow out in order to fit the eye there. Which actually won't work because I need to. Okay. The eye should theoretically be fully on top of this. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, that should work. I can put them together on the outside and then put the eye in. It's no, that doesn't work because it needs to be the exact same angle as this. R 180. I got it working. Yay. Okay, 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 okay. And it's not in there. Oh, and you need to pop out a little bit because you get a little bit wider on the inside there. Okay. Because it cannot be wider on the inside than it is on the out. That is the cardinal rule of what I am making. Oh, And these all need to be inside, and great, 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 great. There. I should be of similar distance. And then I just need to connect this to that. Boolean with a union modifier to this. And then command apply. And then I grab just the triangle. Oh, wait. Let's make the eye vanish for a second so I can make. There's a really way better organization I should have been doing for. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I can't. I should not Boolean those yet. I need to. I forgot. I need to make a version that can animate too. So it needs to be. I need to not include the pins yet until I've already. I need to make a separate version for that, so I could get the butt done, and then add the pins. Because that's part of the whole reason I'm making this in the first place. Because I no longer have access to one I can easily animate that's updated. Oh, water stopped. Okay. It is time I'm done. So let me type in a raid message. Uh, let's see what it wants. Let's see if I'm spelling this right. That is not how you spell anniversary. That is not at all how you spell anniversary. Yes, spell check. I know it's wrong. Unfortunately, if you're not going to let me know how to spell it, I can't. And uh, what else is there? I could do dancing dino. What are some good global ones? Let's see. What's a cool thing I could do? What are some cool? Okay, there. Uh, Bid- let's make sure I'm spelling her name right. The irrigation stopped, and it's time for me to go. Oh, hey, sorry about then. Yay. Well, thank you for watching. Uh, Stream three of. Well, I'm not gonna set a limit for how long I'm going. Oh wait, I did almost go for 3 hours. That's huh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Thank you again. Gonna do the same. Do it once. I do once a week on Tuesdays. You being here was huge. I really appreciate it because it is very awkward talking to no one. I am very much learning that as I go. I do not know how you get like, and even when there are people here, it's still awkward talking to a faceless void. I don't. I have a lot more respect for you and all the other streamers now because this is hard, and I don't even have many people to deal with. So yeah, thank you. Yep. Again, just thank you for being here. And I looks like the timer's about to run out. So yeah, bye. Oh, it's still saying 3, 2, 1. Okay.